Yeah. Hey YouTube, happy Father's Day. I'm not a father, but I'm still enjoying the day off, so figured to make a quick video. I am not a Hivemapper ambassador, apparently. I made a couple videos about the possibility being up in the air. Just a short recap if you didn't go back and watch any of the videos on Hivemapper or the possible ambassadorship up in the air. They sent me an email after I had applied, and I just don't check my email very often associated with this account. And so there was a little bit of a time lapse there before I replied. I did the onboarding steps once I realized they had replied, and I never heard back from them. So I wasn't sure if I was just too late to the punch or whatever. But I did a follow-up email too, touch base and said, hey, look, sorry, it'd been I don't know, 2 months before I got back to you. Just wanted to touch base, see where I was in the process, if it was still there or not, whatever. And I never heard back from them either. So no fault. I don't really mind that they're not replying. I'm sure they're busy. But it's pretty evident that I'm not involved in the process now, because there was a initial get to know all the ambassadors session that was mentioned in one of the emails, and then that there would be a follow-up date and time set for the ambassadors, and I was not included in the follow-up date and time because that has come and gone. So I think it's pretty clear now that yes, it's the question is answered. No, I'm not a Hivemapper ambassador, so don't come here for any of that. I was toying around. When you do sign up, they give you a link for referrals and stuff. So I was thinking it'd been a while since I'd retooled any of my links, and maybe I should throw that up there. But I'm guessing it's probably a broken link. It's not going to do anyone any good. I mean, you'll probably still be able to order the thing. So spoiler alert. Looking at the Discord, looks like there's some shipping issues we're facing lately. So if you're trying to buy one, I don't know, it might be a while. They did recently drop the price to something. Honestly, actually, one of my gripes in the past, and I would say this whether I was an ambassador or not, to be honest with you. One of my gripes in the past was that, as far as the dash cam goes, it's it used to be $500+ terribly overpriced. I understand there's the earning aspect of it and the crypto stuff, and that's great, that's cool. But when you get involved with the project, they keep telling you, hey, look, don't pay attention to the earnings, just drive like normal. It's not that kind of a project. You're just supposed to drive and enjoy and whatever and be a passive contributor, which fine, if that's the way they want the project to be looked at, good. But don't expect people to make a huge investment. For some people it's not huge, for some people it is. But for a lot of people, $500 is an overpriced camera regardless. So don't expect people to make an investment and then not care about how they're going to make it back. It's just not how human nature is, and it's unrealistic, and it's a little dismissive, I always felt. So, to be fair, I understand you can't talk about the price in Discord. That's not something that happens. But you can talk about, look, what's the realistic outcome to expecting X, Y, and Z to happen when, on the other side of the equation, there's no evening out, So, yeah, the price drop is very welcomed. One of my other gripes, like I said in the past, was the ease of use, and as I touched in the video previously, they did also improve upon that. There are a couple of new iterations with the operating software where you really just plug it in, start mapping, and you don't have to keep your camera connected with the phone all the time, open and running the app, whatever. Still a few bugs and hiccups still with that process, I believe, but it is way better. It is way less involved. One of the things is, it's still got to download all those pictures to your phone. So whether you're downloading them continuously throughout the 4-hour drive, or you want to download it, connect it once and download it at the end, it's still going to take the same amount of time, right? So if you go 4 hours, 8 hours of driving, and then at the end of the day you park your car and you want to go in the house, that's not going to happen for like another hour, unless you just leave your car on so that the camera is on, or figure something out to make that process smoother for you. It's just realistically, even though I have the capability to not run it all the time, I still run it all the time. It just doesn't make sense for me to try to do it all in one go. And as far as like the image collection goes too, I know they have their areas of focus, and the team is only so big. But the Explorer is like just never working. So like you can really again, one of the key features to knowing if that's what you're paying attention to, which everybody will be, regardless of whether or not you expect that. One of the key features to earning maximum honey token is mapping fresh roads, the 7-day reset. And if your Explorer is 2 months behind, and every road you go down is just a gamble as to whether or not you're going to get full rewards, and because the reward system is exponentially increasing over the 7 days, like you basically get nothing for the first 3 days, 4 days, even to like 5, 6. It doesn't even make sense to like map it until like day 6 and 7, where you actually get like an exponentially more increased chunk, almost to 100%. So like if you're always just driving down roads and you have no idea whether or not you're earning anything for it, it's just a really the process is not great right now for that. Again, you shouldn't be out there driving specifically to earn. But even like they say, like, oh, try new routes. If you're already driving, try a different route. Try going down a different street, whatever. I'm not going to go out of my way and try a new route if I don't know what route is mapped or not. And also hand in hand with the Explorer, I'm still noticing huge amounts of data use. They say it's not supposed to it's not supposed to take that much data, whatever, but it does. If you monitor the app, like I have unlimited data, but it still caps it at a certain amount per month, and then downgrades the speed of my data usage. So if I want to use the phone for any other purpose, if I'm out and about and I just want to like look something up, it takes me forever now because I'm always reaching my data cap for unthrottled speed by like the 3rd day of the month. If I'm mapping at all, it takes an incredible amount of data. And I brought it up in Discord a few times. It was dismissed a few times. And then at some point, somebody actually did acknowledge, like, oh, yeah, this is an issue. We don't know why. It shouldn't be using that much data. It probably has something to do with the map refreshing too much, sending whatever. Which is funny because, again, the map is completely useless. So what's the point of even, like, just turn that feature off? It's not even, like, yeah, I don't know. So that's my ramble on Hivemapper as of now. Reach out if you want me as an ambassador again. Still, after all that, I'm open to just giving my honest opinion. Like I said, I would say this whether I was an ambassador or not. I'm open to giving my honest opinion on it. It's not a bad project. I still like it. It's I have my reservations as to like how excited some people are about it. But I like it so far, well enough to use it, I guess. And that's my honest opinion. So as far as Loaded Lions, not too much news there. Still waiting to see if the game is going to be released on time for the roadmap. And again, when it does get released, I guess I'll do a little video on it. My thoughts are I'll be a little bit disappointed by that as well. And then, in general broader crypto news, there's always stuff happening. I mean, it's so much, it's also nothing. It's just so much because the markets are going to go up, down, or sideways. And there's just big news in every direction. And that's just the way it's happening. Now, you can talk about the stuff going on with Gary Gensler or with the Bitcoin halving or ordinals or, China's adoption, choose any topic. Any of them could have huge implications, but in any way. So it's almost pointless to talk about. The only thing that you can be sure of is like it's going to go up, down, or sideways. So yeah. I guess I'll make a couple more videos coming up shortly too. Like I said, there's big news events that I could make videos talking about, and I don't feel like my audience right now is that captivated where they want to hear about something and then check in with my channel about what's the credible crypto Corgi's opinion on this. If I'm wrong, let me know. Leave me comments. I did see the channel picked up some new subscribers lately. So if you're not bots, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Like my videos, leave me comments on what you want to see. Literally, I will tailor a video to you if you leave me a comment because I'm getting very little feedback. So, I can't promise that's going to be the case forever because if the channel ever does grow, maybe that's not sustainable. But as of right now, like, consider me, able to make personalized videos for my audience. Anybody, and that goes for any of the audience, not just the new subscribers. If you want a topic, if you want a video, if you want a theme, anything for engagement, help the channel grow. Like, comment, and let me know, the direction that you want to see the channel go. I will continue to make videos on topics I want to make videos on. But if you have things that you want to see, I'm definitely open to exploring different things as long as it's like, generally crypto related. I don't know. I have done videos on other things before. Like I'm into chess, so if you want to see a video on the King's Gambit, yeah, sure. I guess leave that in the comments too. I play that a lot. As things generally progress out of the bear market, that might not always be on the table. But yeah, for right now, let me know. Leave me a comment, and I will get to making that video.